It's easier if you just do it right on the computer, so I don't have to load it and
Is it recording?
yeah.
All right. So I have no idea what to say.
Well, let's start with the orthodontist appointment.
Oh, we can start with the week turned out to be a really good week.
Happened.
I went to the lawyer's office and I had to see about changing my name and all that
Mm-hmm.
and my gender marker. So in a little over 30 days, I'll be a legal female named Mary Jane Vermillion. That was really exciting news. That really made me happy. And then today, went to my orthodontist appointment, hoping to start where I would get braces. And then find out that the doctor says I might not be a good candidate for braces. He wants me to go see a
Periodontist.
periodontist to see if I have good bone structure in my jaw.
Right enough. You don't have good, you hoping to have enough.
Or enough. See, being 45 years old and parents neglecting their children, not making them brush their teeth when they're supposed to, give them a toothbrush at least, and then take them to the frickin' dentist like they're supposed to. No, my first and only trip to the dentist was when I was 14. What kind of a parent does that? I think it was like 3 or 4 trips when I was 14. They extracted like 4 teeth, drilled and filled the rest, and did one root canal, and the damage was done. Fighting a losing battle ever since.
You prolonged it.
No. Well, I quit smoking. That helps. It just pisses me off. People don't know what I go through. Only, really another transgender would know, or would, kind of feel what I'm going through. Or the spouse would see it more, or have a better idea because spouse sees it.
Mm-hmm.
But friends, they say they understand, but they try to understand, but they don't really fully understand. What they try at least. Not like the hate-filled Christians, especially the ones in my family. What gets me is like it says right in the Bible. It's like you're gonna burn in hell for being hate-filled and judging others. And they call themselves Christians and saying, "I'm going to heaven." It's like, actually, you're going to hell. I get to go to heaven.
Nobody's guaranteed a trip to heaven.
I found the loophole. Transgender's not in the Bible.
It doesn't make you
And
trip to heaven.
it gives me get out of jail free card. I get to go to
It is
heaven
not.
for all my suffering. I get to
You
go.
do not.
I get moved to the head of the line.
No, you don't.
I get a free pass.
You do not. You don't get any more special treatment than anybody else.
Yes, I do.
You're not a martyr. You haven't devout yourself to worship, Christ or anything. Okay, then. You don't get to move to the head of the line. That's what martyrs do. The good priests and reverends and stuff.
Strangers is not in the
Real
Bible.
good ones, like, Mother Teresa, when she died, she was right there at the head of the line.
Hey,
She didn't go no line. She was just instant in heaven.
my people. It even says, transgenders is not in the Bible, so therefore,
That doesn't mean you go to the head of the line.
that means I
The
don't have to.
Bible is written by people.
Yeah,
It was not written by God.
yeah. And it doesn't say anything about transgender, so I'm beyond the rules. I'm beyond the reach. That means I get to go if I
No.
want. If I want to go to heaven,
Well,
I
it
can go to
doesn't say
heaven.
anything about aliens either. Does that mean they get to go to heaven too?
If they die in Earth's orbit,
What does Earth have to do with it? God created the universe.
he's got special rules for each planet.
Oh, special rules. Oh, golly, that's funny.
Well,
Well.
it's pretty good ice cream.
I know. It's nice eating food that one of our kids bought. Wow.
Yeah.
That's different.
Mm-hmm.
I'm getting it on my blanket.
Your blanket? Our blanket. I'll say one thing, people at work are starting to come around, being more open in that. You can tell the haters, though. There's one jackass, he was sitting down next to me at the table, or I should say, I sat down next to him. Yeah, we used to talk all the time. And there was other people at the table that, and I had asked him a question. This was just this week. You know what the fucker did? Ignored me and then turned his back. Turned in his seat so his back would be to me. Like, what an ass.
What a child.
And this person's older than me. And I was like, seriously.
What a child.
And the other people sitting at the table, they were new people. Like they looked at me, and I just went like this.
Well, yeah. And it made that guy look bad.
And then
What he did.
about 2 minutes, about 2 or 5 minutes later, he got up and left and went back to work.
Yeah, and those new people have a low opinion of him now.
Mm-hmm. I see. The new people, they don't know me from before, so they're more apt to call me by my new name, and more respectful of me when they find out. I mean, because I wish the company would tell the staff in place that brings them in. I wish they would say like we have a transgender.
Why? That's pointing you out. That's discriminating. It's just like, say, we got a gay person. We have a Mexican. We have a black. It's the same thing. You can't do that. By law, they can't do that.
Really?
Really?
Oh.
As bringing attention to you.
Yeah. I like attention to me.
They can't do it.
Oh. Okay. Never mind again. I guess then. Because I was thinking, it's like, if they knew that there was a transgender down on the floor, then they would be prepared and they wouldn't, it's like, because, when you don't understand something or don't fully understand it, you poke fun at it at first. It's like,
Well, oh no. Only little
or you
children
giggle.
do that.
Or you giggle. Well, even as adults.
Yes, because they're immature.
Anyways, let me finish. Anyways. I lost my... So this is what happens. You interrupt me and I lose my train of thought.
I
Okay,
laugh,
I
I
found
shake
it.
the computer.
Shut up. I found it. All right. Found my train of thought.
Where'd it go?
Shut up. Anyways, just this week, there's some new people. They didn't really they just thought then I started talking to them and I introduced myself and I says I asked them what their name was. I go, hi, and what's your name? They tell me and it's like I go, my friends call me Mary Jane or Mary or MJ or
Pick one and stick with it.
yeah.
No, you pick one and stick with it.
Well, I was just telling them, you can call me MJ or Mary Jane or Mary. I don't care as long as it's not. And they go, what's your old name? And I go, well, I prefer not to say because I go in 30 days it'll be legal, Mary Jane. So it's pointless.
Very good.
But
They don't
then
need to know it.
but then my coworker works in the room with me. Top of her freaking lungs, she'll scream my boy name every time she needs something from me. And it's like seriously, you know.
Don't answer.
Oh, I don't. Usually I let her scream.
Well, then she looks like the fool, doesn't she?
Yeah, the new people don't even like her.
Well, because she's looking like a bitch then.
She's bossy, is what they say. I go, I'm gonna tell her tomorrow. I was gonna tell her today, but I didn't get a chance. And it's like in 30 days, I go, my name's gonna be legally changed. I'll be a legal female named Mary Jane. In a little over 30 days, I meant to tell her today, but I'll tell her tomorrow if she hasn't already heard it.
Well, even
And I'm just gonna
then,
tell her. It's like, might as well get used to it now and start calling me now.
yeah, because if she doesn't call you after your name is legal, then it's harassment.
I'll have her fired.
Mm-hmm. Trying to call someone by the wrong name, that's harassment.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. But back to the braces. I was so looking forward to getting braces and that. And now I gotta go see a specialist to see if I have, if I'd be a good candidate for it. Fucking just pisses me off. Upsets me. Makes me cry. Because I'm not doing dentures.
Well, something you may have to.
I don't want dentures.
You may not have a choice. Your bones are deteriorated so bad your teeth's gonna fall out. Then you're gonna be stuck with dentures.
Can we do a job transplant?
No, no such thing.
Oh, from cadaver.
No such thing. Cadavers? No, you can't use cadavers.
Why not?
Because they've been treated with formaldehyde.
No, not if they're donated for specifically for transplants.
Then that's not a cadaver. Cadavers are for science.
Oh.
No, they can't transplant. They can transplant faces, but they can't do the bones. And your honey, besides your top bones, that's all part of your skull.
All right, whatever.
You might have to get dentures.
This upsets me.
I know it does. You work so hard to keep your teeth,
Yeah.
but some damage cannot be undone. That damage happened when you were a child. Never having a toothbrush, never brushing your teeth for 14 years. And that's when your teeth were growing and developing, not having proper nutrition. That's why you and many of your
Yeah.
siblings have got bad teeth.
Yeah. No.
It would be different if, oh, it was just you. You could say, well, it was a genetic thing. But when your brothers and sisters have bad teeth,
Yeah.
no, that was an environmental.
No. So my older brother and older sister, they got toothbrushes.
Well, because they were the only two children in the family. Didn't you know that?
Out of 7 of us? Yeah. No one knew.
They were the only two. The rest of you were just
Excuse me.
things. An annoyance. Apparently.
Yeah.
A cost.
Yep.
You weren't worth the respect or attention.
Well,
Just the first two. That's what matters. It's no fault of theirs.
I blame my parents.
It is your parents. And it isn't because, oh, the time they were brought up in. They were brought at the same time my parents were. We were all well taken care of. And we had less money.
Yeah.
Because my mom was a stay-at-home mom.
Yeah.
We had almost as many, 6 kids, 7 kids, it's really close.
Yeah.
I went to the dentist.
I know.
We had toothbrushes. It had nothing to do with, oh, it was the time they were brought up in. Nothing to do with it. We had proper nutrition. We had. I didn't like eating some foods growing up. Like roast beef.
Mm-hmm.
Hated roast beef.
I love roast beef.
I love it now because I cook it better.
Yeah.
No offense to my mom. She cooks good now. I don't know if that's why I didn't eat the roast beef. It's dry. Really dry. I think that's how Dad liked it, so that's why I cooked it that way.
Yeah.
It's like Dad likes pork chops really tough. Dried out. Yuck. Your dad always liked it that way. Yuck. I want my pork chops to be pink in the middle. Oh well.
But on my development, that's going pretty good.
Yeah.
7 months on hormones.
Mm-hmm.
My breasts are growing. With the right bras, I got cleavage. That's always fun. Rocking the new bras I got. Ooh, and I discovered the shops in the malls they run really good sales now. It's like
Not like 20 years ago. Cost an arm and a leg to shop there.
yeah, now it's like Body Central, buy one get one half off, and it's like Walmart prices and not the cheap Chinese crap.
Well, it's still Asian.
Well, it's Bangladesh.
Just a higher quality.
It's higher quality, exactly.
Yeah, those workers probably get a break. They might get a 10-minute lunch break.
Hey, as long as it's not that cheap Chinese crap.
It's the more expensive Chinese crap.
It's Bangladesh. I'll probably not even say that right. Someone will probably yell at me. You're not saying it right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of our
Let's see
clothes
what
were
else.
made in Indonesia.
What else is there? Facial hair's coming in less.
Yes, it is. It's growing slower and it's thinning out. And it's just going to take some time.
I use about $200 to $300 worth of cosmetics.
Monthly.
Yeah, a month.
No, it's not monthly. You're just trying to find the right one. That's why it's costing you so much. It's just you have to
Well,
find the right
I
ones.
found that the cheap stuff at the drugstore stuff doesn't work.
No,
To hide the
not
5
for
o'clock
you.
shadow, I have to use the high stuff. I'm using this at Sephora in the mall.
Oh, it's Tarte.
Well, it's sold by
Sephora.
Sephora. It's called Tarte, and it's real Amazonian clay foundation, all 100% natural. No talcum powder or anything else in it. It's just minerals and stuff. Really good. But it's $40.
Mm-hmm.
But it's a real close match.
Well, now that we found the right
Yeah.
makeup, you don't have to spend so much getting it.
Yeah.
Just a good thing that I can wear the same color.
Yeah. Of course, it's just not just the makeup they use. It's the lotions.
Oh, all the Mary Kay and
I use the Mary Kay what's it called? Time
Mm-hmm.
Wise.
The whole time-wise shebang.
Yeah, and the Satin Hands to undo the 45 years of living as a boy.
Well, your hands is mainly from work.
Yeah.
Harsh detergents.
But yeah, it's I think it's helping with the skin on my face.
Mm-hmm.
But that stuff from Elder Beerman, that pore reducer, I like that. I think that's helping a lot too. On
Yeah, that one's pretty pricey though.
it's like what 50,
$50.
50 or 52.
$50 for that little tiny
Yeah.
bottle.
Let's see what else is there. Can't think of anything else.
Mm-hmm.
Thanksgiving weekend, I'll probably go up to Michigan see my brother and sister up there. That'd be nice.
Okay.
I really can't think of anything else to.
Well, we'll just say goodnight.
Yeah.
Oh yes, there is one other thing.
Hmm.
You have to say how wonderful I am yet.
Yes, my wife is really wonderful.
Yes, I am.
Which is, it makes me
I'm
really lucky
beautiful and
because
intelligent and kind-hearted and
it makes me lucky because a lot of people out there like me, other transgenders, they don't have
me.
a wonderful spouse like I do. Of course, in the beginning, he was really mean.
Of
You
course I
didn't
was.
you didn't fully understand it.
Nope. You didn't fully explain it,
Well,
but
I
things are
didn't go
better. And
I didn't go to college.
I've noticed that I've become a better person too.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm much more patient with you.
Yeah. I don't fully explain a lot of things because, I didn't go to college, and I don't have the world's best vocabulary. I wanted to go to college, but my parents says, no, you're good you're mechanically inclined. You're not college material. You get a trade. Fucking bullshit. What parent says that you're not college material?
I think I want to drag all my boys to college.
You know, I'll be glad when my dad burns in hell. Some bitch show me any fucking love. What parent does that?
Okay.